Should I tell my best friend's girlfriend he cheated on her? I have a friend who recently cheated on his girlfriend with one of her friends. He started bragging about it to our friend group, saying how he cheated and how he hates his girlfriend and is gonna cheat again before ending it with her. We asked him if he had ended it 2 days later, and he says that he's not gonna leave her or cheat again and that they're not gonna tell her. We all think she deserves to know what he did, but are wondering if we are in the wrong. Should we do something or just leave it? Edit. I feel entitled to mention that his past exes have said he was two-faced, emotionally and mentally abusive. I never knew him to be either, which is why I didn't include it, but another friend convinced me to add this. We all know him to be moody or an asshole from time to time, but we are confused and don't know whether to tell or not. And people saying you shouldn't betray your friend and stuff. He could give this person trust issues or emotional issues for the rest of their lives. Cheaters are scumbags, man. You should tell her and maybe rethink having him as your friend. Nah, she deserves to know and probably will be thankful you told her. Like, if he hates this girl so much he's just gonna treat her poorly, and she doesn't deserve that. Do make sure that you ask that she doesn't say who blew the whistle on who told her, so you can avoid the drama. Yes. Wouldn't you want to know? The thing I am wondering at this point is why this person is still your friend, let alone best friend, when he sounds like a complete dickhead. Yes, you should tell her. People who cheat are scumbags even if they're your friends. Telling her is something you should absolutely do, and even better if you do it as a group. Also, consider this: if your friend is willing to betray their partner, who is to say they aren't willing to betray your friendship if the opportunity presents itself? If you really value your friendship, it might be worth it to be harsh with him and try to get him to see the error of his ways and get him to tell her himself. But up to you guys. Do it anonymously. She deserves to know. Whether you tell her or not, you need to drop him as a friend. Their influence will rub off on you. Having a bad friend is like hanging out with a smoker. You inhale their shit and you smell like shit. If I was in her position and clueless that this was happening, I would want to know. I've been cheated on before in my life, and it makes the whole situation worse when you're the last one to know. It's not gonna make her happy, and most likely she'll want proof. Either way, she will be happier to know, even if she doesn't want to believe it immediately. As much as she deserves to know. Be prepared for fallout between friends if it gets out. Some may side and disagree with you telling her. Stick to your own morals. I've lost friends for outing a cheating finance while her soon-to-be was in basic training for the Marines. Honestly, would rather have like-minded friends than ones that are willing to cover for someone when they know it's wrong. IMO. Yes, 100. She deserves to know. At the very least, she needs to get an STI screen. If your friend gets upset, he isn't a friend. Why would he assume you will stoop to his level and help him lie? OFC. Tell her. If I was getting cheated on and my friends knew, I would definitely want him to tell me. Tell her. And take some time to think about why you are friends with this person. Especially considering the circumstances. Yes. Even if he hates her for any good reason, he's being malicious at this point, and it can't continue. For her sake and his. She deserves to know, especially if they are sexually active. Aside from betrayal and just being a shitty person and not ending the relationship, she deserves to know what's coming into the bedroom. It's complicated. BC. It's your friend, so I would say to him, this is not right, you need to end it. I am sorry, but no one deserves to be cheated on. I have to tell her by the end of the day. Tell her you're friends with a person with no morals. Might want to watch your back. BC, he might be fake to you as well. I used to believe in the bro code, but that's BS. No one deserves that, and I would absolutely tell her. Obviously your friends aren't happy with the situation either. Maybe it's time to call it quits with that particular friend. If he's willing to cheat on her, he'll fuck you over if it ends up being more convenient. Dude's got shit character. He can either start to grow and break up with the girl or tell her what happened himself. Or I'd be distancing myself from him. Had a friend like that. Was always a piece of shit. Then one day he fucked his best friend's girlfriend. Selfish piece of shits will always be selfish pieces of shit. Yes. Do the right thing. Call your shitty friend out too. Be better. I would. I made a decision a while ago to not associate with those kinds of people. Not only do I get to trim the fat, but a cheater also gets what they deserve. Well, not what they deserve, but they don't get away with their shitty behavior, so that's good enough, I guess. Tell her and then ask yourself why you are friends with someone who treats people like that. He sounds like an awful guy. Why are you friends with him? Talk to your friend and convince him to fess up and separate from her if he hates her. Remind him that there are women in his life who are family members and may have experienced something similar, and if he would have known they were being cheated on, what would he have done? It seems like if you're close to the guy, you need to tell him he's a shithiel. His relationships are his business, but if you end up building a friendship with someone he's fucking over, you'll be in a worse pinch down the road. Double-edged sword. Honorable for you to tell her. Protect her. I'd personally be grateful if I was her. But it will likely end your friendship with this dude. Tell him to tell her or you will. She has a right to know. But give him a chance to do the right thing. If she's a good friend, I would. Yeah, you should. Tell her. You'd want to know if your SO was cheating on you. Also maybe rethink your friend choices. You tell. And you stop being friends with the douchebag. He'll eventually do something just as backstabby to you. You should make him come clean. Good men hold other men to a standard. If he doesn't, he is a coward. I'm all for letting people do what they want to do. If it doesn't affect my life, then why should I care? But when someone is blatantly a piece of shit, I think the other person deserves to know. There's already enough pieces of shit and they don't deserve to just do whatever they want. Yeah. Better to have no friends than scumbag friends. Normally I would say, don't stir a hornet's nest. And let him figure it out. But he sounds like an asshole. And honestly, don't be friends with him. If one person says something bad about an ex, I don't trust it. It too say it. I say him. If you personally see evidence of it being the fact, fuck him. Anonymous tips are always appreciated. Tell her and maybe be her rebound so he can get a taste. Lol. Yes. Was cheated multiple time of my ex-GF. Her best friend told me. Was the best thing someone could have told me on my birthday. Lol. But yes. Do it. It's not cool to get cheated on, haha. I've been besties with my bestie since 7th grade. We're 33 now. I'd tell his GF if he cheated on her. No second thoughts. Cheaters are the worst people. Don't enable that sick ass shit. He could give this person trust issues or emotional issues for the rest of their lives. Or an STD or HIV.